This is Newcap News with Mike Baden.
Good evening. The Lloydminster Home Garden Sport and Leisure Show wrapped up today, but it wasn't before a visit from a Louisiana alligator hunter. Elise Cox has more.
Came down to Canada, they invite me to come over and visit the fans and say a few words. Maybe someone have some questions to ask, and I'm open table for anyone who want to ask anything.
Trapper Joe was the main event on the last day of the showcase, a personality from History TV's show Swamp People.
I've been fishing alligators for 30 plus years, and I was raised with it with my dad, and he showed me everything.
And he brought some of his samples.
We're frying up some alligator all the way from the south. We brought some alligators up here and some alligator meat. We're going to have some alligator nuggets today.
And if alligator on your barbecue isn't your thing, Sandra Thiessen's honey exhibit had something a little sweeter to prepare for spring.
Our barbecue glazes are great too this time of year because people are getting into barbecue season.
So everything for that whole summer living and getting ready for outside is all here.
From home decor, renovation, RVs, and camping gear, the show helped Lloydminster get excited for spring. But not everyone could notice that silver lining.
After I realized what time of the year it was, I thought to myself, after I made the deal, I said, I think I'm a little crazy to head over there at that time of the year. Getting up here with all the snow and the cold temperature, I ain't used to that.
So while we don't have the Louisiana heat, we sure can prepare for the warmer days ahead.
It's the largest trade show in Lloydminster and region and attracts people from as far away as Meadow Lake and Saskatoon, Edmonton, Vegreville, that whole area. So it's a big drawing card.
And a great diversity for vendors.
Just the amount of things that are here, the amount of vendors that are here and things that you can look at or purchase or think about doing for the summer or your home or that sort of thing.
The show has been going on for over 25 years and is sure to be back next spring, along with those delicious mini donuts.
Today is Donut Day.
Elise Cox, Newcap News.
Some of Canada's best professional wrestlers made their way to Lloydminster this weekend to participate in the CNWA showcase at Lakeland College. Carrie McCullough explains how Commissioner PJ Law and reigning champion Adam Pearce are hoping to bring pro wrestling across Canada and show everybody what a fun, family-friendly show it is.
CNWA is a conglomerate and a coming together, if you will, of some of the greatest wrestlers in Canada at the moment.
Well, the nice thing with our program, what you get is live pro wrestling the way it was meant to be, live and in your face.
Pearce has fought all over North America, but coming across the prairies to cities like Lloydminster was important to him. Both Pearce and Law were very pleased with the turnout.
First time I've been to Lloydminster, and I'm very, very pleasantly surprised by the reception. Again, the fans were great and treat us like gold. Makes performing that much easier. Of course, we take a heavy toll on our body when we're getting in the ring and just the punishment we go through, but to see the reaction of the people of Lloydminster makes it all worthwhile.
We're looking forward to coming back more often. Thank you very much for having us.
Carrie McCullough, Newcap News.
Emmett joins us for our first look at sports, and like we said yesterday, Emmett, every team in Lloyd has had a rough playoff time, but one team has stood above the rest.
The Pee Wee AA Blazers were in action last night, trying to end their season on a high note. The Lloydminster Minor Hockey Association were hoping they saved the best for last. The Pee Wee AA Blazers were at the Service Sports Center for the final game of the entire LMHA season, and the Center 4 Hockey League title was on the line. Lloydminster up 2-1 on the Prince Albert Raiders in the first. Matthew Wilkinson controlling play, Captain Jansen Leslie puts it on net, and Kobe Moore puts in the rebound with just 3 seconds left in the frame. In the second, Blazers short-handed. Prince Albert's pass is rejected by Jackson Kaluski, who weaves his way into the Raiders' territory, gets tangled up by the D, but Ty Smith helps him out before getting decked by one Raider into another. 3 minutes later, score now 4-2. Blazers force the big turnover, and the rebound goes to Chase Waters. Somehow the puck stays out, but the Blazers' Arash Saini gets to the puck. Lloydminster ahead by 3. Fans are busy texting, thinking it's over, but the Raiders score just 2 minutes later to bring the game back to within 2. Then, with less than a minute to play in the second, some sloppy defensive play makes it easy pickings for league scoring leader Riley Sawchuk. The Raiders are just one back with 1 period to play. In the third, the Blazers on the power play. Chase Stevenson can't bury the golden opportunity in front. But shortly after, Arash Saini picks up another turnover and goes top corner for his second of the game and just goes buck wild with his celebration. Lloydminster sweeps the league final with a 7-4 win in Game 2.
It's been a season with a lot of ups and downs, and it's just no words to describe it. It's just awesome.
Oh, it got pretty nerve-wracking when we were only up by 1 going into the third. I thought we were going to come in here and blow them out, but I guess that didn't happen until the third.
Lloyd hockey, right from all the way up to the junior A team, AAA Bantam, AAA Midgets in absolutely phenomenal hands. I wouldn't be surprised to see 5 or 6 of these guys playing on CBC one day.
Meanwhile, the Lloydminster Bantam AA Blazers are in Lacombe trying to bring back a provincial title for the city. The Blazers went undefeated in round-robin play, setting up a showdown against the Okotoks Oilers in today's semi-final. The Blazers twice fell behind in the game despite outshooting the Oilers 23-6 in the first. 3 periods didn't decide anything, but Tristan Lofstrom put the Blazers into the finals just 128 into overtime. Ryland Suchet scored a pair for the Blazers, while the Oilers' Nicholas Lush's goal midway through the third sent the game into overtime. The Blazers now face the hosts, Lacombe Rockets, in the finals. The Rockets advanced to the championship game with a 5-2 victory over Strathcona, a team Lloydminster tied 1-1. The Adams C Provincials are wrapping up in Marwayne. It's a tournament the host team has dominated. After finishing the round-robin undefeated with 30 goals and just 2 against, the Sled Dogs face the Bentley Canucks in today's semi. The Sled Dogs led 5-1 after 2 periods thanks to a hat trick by leading scorer Dalton Irvine and a pair by Austin Hines. The Sled Dogs face off against the Huskies in today's finals. The Huskies won their semifinal matchup against Barhead 12-3. Both teams have explosive offense. Lloydminster's Dalton Irvine leads the tournament in scoring, but the Huskies have the next 3 top scorers. And the Lloydminster Wizards Pee Wee female B team was also trying to grab a provincial title this weekend. The Wizards finished round-robin play with 3 wins and 1 loss, a 2-0 decision in their final game, and they followed that loss up with another with the identical score. The Wizards got 23 shots on the Flyers but couldn't put one in the net, while Caitlin Oster made 22 saves in defeat. And we'll wrap up your Sunday with a look at the biggest play in local sports the past week. We take you back to last night's Pee Wee AA Finals game between Lloydminster and Prince Albert. The Blazers won the game, but Andrew Shawaga absolutely robs Chase Waters on the doorstep to keep the game as close as possible. The Blazers won the series with a 7-4 final game win. That's your Newcap Sports Play of the Week, and that's your Newcap Sports for this evening. Stay tuned for more Newcap news and weather after the break.